The word they usually put the bait and the pulp in the large boxes with some banana leaves on the top. They leave this is in the hot sun for 4 to 7 days, and some of the chemical is in the big shape. The beans are now very different. They are no longer wheat or people. They are dark brown and very important themselves smell of the wonderful chocolate. Next, the plantation works put their bean outer large tablets. They dry the bean in the sun for 10 to 20 days and move them through them from time to time. On the large plantation, they dry some in special bully time, but the best chocolate comes from being which is in the sun for a long time. The farmer then is in the bean into about 64 kilograms, egg and shell them tokers. Views people with hand sell cacao because it's in the for money. The Brookie then sell same to chocolate factories, but the chocolate factories don't know use by entry of the bean. Beans from different continents or even from different plantations. That's different is in the factory people mix together feather different types of beans to get chocolate with use with right taste. At the factory the world first cook the beans in a large machine and between 100 and 150 degrees. This is very important for the flavor of the chocolate, and it usually takes about 20 minutes, but it can take longer. The bit looser the weather and the shells become hard and dry. Then the bean go into the big fat machine. This brick open the beans and the hard shell all go to the one side. After this, there are only the soft centers of the beams. The worst dense part went into the big mash, which grind then into the packs. When that happens, the cacao butter is in the packs melts, and the pasta becomes chocolate liquor. To make chocolate bar, the works they mix is in the moral cacao butter for butter, sugar, and the prepared hot milk. The chocolate then goes through a special machine with drink is in the again is in the making there. That is in the time leader famous chocolate machine. Some producer live in the chocolate is in the for a long time. Perhaps web and is in the make. The baked chocolate bars. The chocolate is new near the end is in the journey, but they works you unlock thing. They make the chocolate very hot and they make it the cold again. This alcoholic temperature the chocolate new look very good and style nice humid. They then pour it into a special square box and leave it in until it become hard. Our lax is in the chocolate burn and ready to the eat. Thank you. From cacao pod to chocolate bar. When we eat chocolate, we often think about the wonderful flower and we can eat for the hard work that goes into chocolate bar, but there is a long journey from the cacao tree plantation in Brazil or Ivory Coast to the chocolate shop near your home. There is surprising lesson to learn about this journey. We do We do money of the something to cacao bean as the Maya and the Azteca centuries ago. Per fact, we use machine now, but we often make chocolate in the same way as these earthly people. They're junior bake with a cacao tree and the unusual like red flower. These trees only grow in wet rainforests. They can sometimes be difficult to grow. For example, they, they do not grow well if they are too cold or the tree, or when it is too windy or sunny. In the wild rainforest of the Central America, the cacao trees grow under bark trees. During plantation, people often put cacao trees under tailor one of the cacao trees so they not grow higher than 80 meters. There are different types of the cacao trees. The most important type in the forester over 19% of the world's cacao beans come from this tree. People grow in the Brazil and West Africa. The other type is in the criollo, which grow on the plantation in Indonesia and South America. The chocolate from these bees tastes very good, but the trees are more difficult to grow is in the forastero. The cacao tree begins to have is in the first fruit after about 3 years. It is very different from most other trees because it's in the flower and then its pods grow from the center of the tree. The large cacao pods are wonderful to see. At first, they are beautiful, light green. But after 6 months, when they are ready to open, they become very colorful. They can be bright red, orange, dark purple, or the deep green. The people on the plantation take down the pond with very long sticks. Then they cut them open with big cues. Inside the fin between 20 and 40 cacao bean is in the soft wind pulp. The beans are very hard and they do not smell and taste like chocolate.